have this opportunity to do something new with you that you're skill set better?
100%. I feel like the change to edge fits my play style a lot more. Allows me to be more aggressive, and when it's time to get to the quarterback, I get to the quarterback.
What's it been like just developing to play edge? What are the biggest things you've had to work on so far this spring?
With Coach Johnson, we learn something every day. Just being able to, when I do get off the ball, read the tackle's hands down, go through them. You got one hand, chop cup, both hands up, side scissors. Like I was just working with Coach Patricia, being able to hold the edge in the run, just little things like that every day.
Have you had to gain weight for this new role?
Yeah, I'm already planning on gaining weight. I'm like 240. I'm going to be 245 about in the season.
You mentioned working with Matt Patricia. What's it been like just learning from him so far?
I love Coach Patricia. He's a great coach. I feel like his experience in the league and with all type of hybrid guys, it helps me in my skill set and what I'm trying to do.
Do you feel natural there? Do you feel natural on the edge? I mean, it's taken a while to get there, though, right, CJ?
Yeah,
I mean, how would you describe this journey you've been on for the last couple of years to find that spot?
It's been long, but like I've been saying, I'm gonna let God take the wheel on this one. I'm gonna just sit next to him and just enjoy the ride. Yeah, it's been a long 4 years, but I'm happy where I am, and I'm just going to continue to keep growing.
And what do you bring? What do you think you bring to that, to the edge?
To the edge?
Yeah.
My ability to get up the ball, and then a lot of people think because of the fact I am 240, I don't have any power, but I can definitely run through somebody's face if I need to.
CJ, is this the heaviest you've ever been?
Yeah.
When you were blitzing last year, did you ever run up against an offensive lineman and feel light? And do you feel like you're at a good weight right now where you can do things against no matter what offensive lineman you go against? If you know what I'm trying to.
Yeah, I mean, this year is kind of different because obviously I'm closer to the ball, but it kind of feels the same. The thing I like being able to blitz is I like timing things up and being able to run full speed and be able to hit somebody and catch them off guard. And that's just what I'm able to do now, just on the ball and closer to them.
Some of those guys that he's talked to you about that he's coached in the past, that maybe you have some of those skill sets too?
We haven't really talked about like a few guys, but he's talked to me about like Willie McGinnis. I got the chance to work with him my junior year at the opening, but that was different because obviously I was playing off ball. But yeah, that's the only guy. Then Nolan Smith a little bit.
What's the way that he coaches? I mean, you guys have worked a lot these last 2 weeks. Kind of, what is his style working on?
It's very intentional, but he knows that we're human. So he knows nobody's going to be perfect, and then it's okay to mess up. But the thing is being able to learn from that mistake and not do it again.
How different is this? How different has your career been than what you thought it would be?
One more time.
How different has your career been than what you thought it would be?
It's different, but like I said, I've just been enjoying the ride. I like where I am now, so I'm just trying to grow at this spot and get to where I want to go.
I imagine that was a process to get to that.
100%.
How hard was that to get to this mindset?
No, it was very hard. Even if you just look at our 2022 class, we had a lot of guys, and now we probably only have like 5 or 6 guys here. Exactly. So being able to just stick it through and just, I feel like me staying here each year, I feel like God was telling me to stay. Because it was opportunities to transfer, but I kept feeling like God just said stay. Just let His will be done. Just let His will,
What's the sense of urgency like when you're making this position change and you only have 1 more year here?
I try to, every little drill that we do, I try to make sure I'm doing it to the T. I don't like to mess up, and that's why you see me after practice working with Coach Johnson or Coach Patricia, because of the fact I know it's very urgent, but I still feel like I have time. It's only the spring, and we have 158 days probably until we play Texas.
You've been repping there throughout December, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
When exactly did you start to make that transition, though? And when you heard they were hiring Matt Patricia, what was going on in your head?
Obviously in December it was different because we had Coach Knowles here, and Coach Knowles he was telling me different ways he was going to use me with the jack and where he was going to have me line up and things like that. Coach Day, what he was telling me was we're going to bring in a different coach and just, that would just be a specific coach just for the position I was playing. Just that way it could just be easier on everybody. and it probably was just going to be Coach knows because obviously it's his defense. But with Coach Patricia coming in, I feel like it's a lot easier on everybody because of the fact, like I said, his experience and everything that we're doing now. It just feels like everybody can just play faster and just be themselves.
158 days. 158 days. Why would you know that number?
We talk about it every day.
Really?
Yeah.
In what respect? Yeah.
Because of the fact that we gotta, like, yeah, we have one good day today, but we have to stack day on top of day on top of day because of the fact that we played Texas. Texas was just in the playoffs. You know, they're not no slouch either, even though that they're probably in the same mindset as we are right now because they lost a lot of starters, but that still doesn't mean anything.
When you see guys like Michael Parsons, Abdul Carter, they started their careers linebackers, they moved to the edge. How much does that inspire you to see the kind of success those guys had?
You know, I feel like watching those guys, I feel like you can see like it helped them in the long run, especially with Abdul, especially what he did last year because of the fact it was his first year on the line of scrimmage. But obviously I watch those guys, I watch other guys, but I'm my own player. So.
All right, CJ, thank you.
Thanks. You're wearing number 11 now.
Yeah.
I was going to tell people what you're doing.
All right, I'll see you.
Two springs.
Two springs.
Maybe got Cade McDonald.
I think we have it.
Yeah.